sekarang kita berada di Capitol Building, state dari Oklahoma ya. Sementara yang di sana itu adalah Judicial Court-nya ya teman-teman, atau Supreme Court untuk state Oklahoma. Meninggalkan Oklahoma, sekarang tujuan kita adalah ke timur ya teman-teman. Aku akan mengajak kalian untuk mengunjungi Big City juga yang berada di Oklahoma ini, yaitu kota Tulsa ya. Tetapi sebelum kita mengunjungi Tulsa, aku akan mengajak teman-teman untuk mengunjungi salah satu family kita, yaitu Cousin TJ. Kita akan melihat Cousin TJ's farm atau kegiatan beliau di lahan pertaniannya ya teman-teman. Seperti apa? Yuk kita ikuti bersama-sama.
Pink because they have a insecticide on them.
Okay.
That's to keep the bugs from eating them before it comes up. And the black stuff is graphite. That's lubricant for it to go through the meter.
Oh yeah. Very interesting.
And you see how there's a row on the front and a row on the back? Yeah. When we plant corn, we pick these up. So we're planting on 30-inch rows on the back. Okay. And for beans, we let these down and we're planting on 15-inch rows. That's why I let it out of the ground a while ago, is because it's muddy down here. But we're trying to beat the rain. There's one
this
right
one.
there.
Oh, right.
Can you see it? There's one right there too. See it? You know how these work? The basic planter is just the openers, gauge wheels, and closers. But since we're no-till, you got trash rippers here. So they kind of move, push all the trash inside, and the coulter works off the ground. See how it's wavy? So it works up a path about that wide. Yeah. And then these openers, there's two of them there, and they're like this. Yeah. So they open the dirt, and the seed falls in the middle. And then the gauge wheels here, or the press wheels, push the dirt back in on the seed.
Oh wow, that's high tech. So you're planting both front and back, which makes these rows closer together.
Yeah, 15 inches.
That's cool.
So it's got a chain over there.
This thing out.
The marker? That's to tell me where to make my next pass.
Okay.
So, and they slide, they got a tube here that slides in and out.
Is it GPS guided?
Right here.
Oh. You're the GPS?
Yep. So if you look, it's actually cutting dirt, so I can see a mark it's making.
Yeah, the farmers in Iowa, they don't even ride in their tractors anymore.
I know it. We're not that, we don't have that much.
GPS satellite guided.
And this planter we just got a couple years ago. This had a 6-row, now this is an 8-row. That's nice.
Interesting.
And it's a starter fertilizer, so it's real high. It don't have a whole lot of nitrogen in it. And these right here are seed lockers. So they're mounted in between these openers,
right?
And it rides in the furrow to hold that seed all the way to the bottom until it gets covered back up. and that fertilizer pumps it. There's a nozzle right there.
Oh yeah.
So it puts the fertilizer right next to the corn seed.
Yeah, that is high tech stuff.
And when we got it, it had the tanks on it, but it didn't have the pump that we used. And you couldn't buy the kit, so I had to make all of this myself. So everything mounted on this end, I had to make it all up because you couldn't buy it.
Wow.
So I told him, I said, just buy the pump and I'll make everything else. So the pump and the meters were bought, and I built everything else, all the bracketry and all the plumbing and this tensioner. It had the sprocket there, and that's why I decided to mount this over here, because it was easy to get to. So basically, when you put the chain on it, it turns these rollers, and there's tubes in here, and it pushes the fertilizer up through here, and then there's balls in here that float, so you can spray.
Okay. So this chain here you just put on as needed?
For fertilizer, yeah.
Yeah. But you're not using fertilizer, so you
So I
take it
took
up.
the chain off, yeah.
Got it.
And then this here is how you change the seed rate. You got a sprocket here and here. This is the drive and this is the driven, so you can change the ratios and speed it up or slow it down. So put down as much seed, the right amount of seed.
That's cool.
And it's ground driven, so whenever you let it down, these wheels run on those wheels, and this is what runs the planter.
Yeah.
Oh, the
runs
little wheel.
That runs the whole thing.
Wow.
So when you pick it up, it quits. When you let it down, it goes. Easy as pea.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty neat automation stuff.
You see how it crumbles real easy?
Yeah.
That's why we do that. Because if it was conventional till, it would just be a ball of mud.
My gosh, this is a huge.
We have two tools. We have to do that.
What is it, baby?
Combine.
Big combine. TJ show you the combine?
You show you.
Eh? Don't be shy. It's your buddy, farmer guy.
All kids have to stand in the wheel and get their picture taken.
Oh, farmer
yeah.
What's one there?
guy. Your buddy, farmer guy.
I'm facing the wheel.
This is a huge compared to the wheel. See,
Mommy, look, take a picture of me here.
want to pet it? And that's our kitty right there.
Let me touch another one.
It's
That one's
okay
wild.
lang. Come on.
And that's what we put fertilizer on the corn with.
Yeah.
And blade to go down in between the road.
That's a sprayer.
Oh, this corn is still very small, then making corn already. This corn.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that guy's name that you would put later.
Larry.
Where's another
Yeah.
kitty cat?
Dad,
Oh,
I
run
can't
away.
I remember you, but you were younger last time I
Where's
was
another kitty cat?
Yeah, I'd probably say, weren't we all?
here.
Well, it was time to plant, so I had to just quit combining and plant. I guess he's gone before you seen it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something.
There's an old Ford truck. I like that. Oh, throw that on and make it nice. I like that.
Wow, this
That's
one-
my speed.
Antique.
No electronic crap to worry about.
Yeah. Got one sitting in. And behind that gravity line is the granddad. That, the vacuum.
Oh, this one
Basically hooked to the tractor and it's got 7-inch tubes.
for harvesting.
Oh, yeah.
Suck it up, box it on the truck.
Do you have any equipment from Veneer, or was it
Vermeer?
Vermeer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Anyway.
Yeah, that would go with.
Nah teman-teman, sampai di sini dulu tur kita kali ini mengunjungi Cousin Stages Farm ya. Besok kita akan menuju ke Tulsa, kita akan mengunjungi beberapa interesting site yang ada di sana ya teman-teman. Terus temani kita, jangan kemana-mana ya. Terima kasih sudah selalu bersama. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.